All right, my man, Paranormal Activity, Insidious, Lords of Salem, The Purge. You obviously love the horror genre.
Yes, I do.
What is it about producing films within this genre with such diehard fans that you love so much?
Well, the first thing is the fan. It's really fun because there really are diehard fans. I love seeing people, I love being able to hear and see people audibly and visually react to the kind of the work that we do. And I've learned, I still don't know as nearly as much as James Wan or Scott Derrickson about horror, but I've learned a lot about it from doing it. And the more I learn about it, the more kind of excited I am about it to try and kind of turn it on its head. And hopefully, most of the movies we do kind of are trying to do different things within horror, and that's become creatively very satisfying for me.
So James Wan has become pretty much a household name for just mastering this genre.
Yeah.
What is it about his approach and style do you think just separates his horror films from so many others out there?
I think people who do horror movies usually are kind of good at one thing. They're either good at scares and less good at kind of the dramatic part that goes in between the scares, or they're good at the drama and not so good at the scares. And James is really great at both. He knows exactly how to craft a scare with timing and everything else, which is not easy to do, but he also knows how to make what comes in between the scares work really well. He's great at casting, and he's great at script, and he's great at making the situations feel very real. And I think he's one of the few people working in horror who can really do both of those things. Scott Derrickson does it too, in a way that really works, and the movies work as a result.
So what I like so much about this film is that it combines so many different types of horror.
Right.
It was supernatural, it was serial killer, it was this. How would you describe it to someone that maybe hasn't seen Insidious?
I would describe it as very scary, but also fun. I think one of the great things about working with James and Lee is they inject a lot of fun into. It's not just a dark ride. You know, there's a lot of fun within the horror, and there are actually a lot of laughs in the movie, which is how I describe it.
Do you remember the first film that scared you growing up?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw it alone on videotape, and I was way too young to see it, and it was very damaging to me.
And now you produce them, right?
And now I make them, yes, yes.
And why do you think AMC Theater audiences are going to love this movie?
I think AMC Theater audiences respond to great material and fun material, and like I said, I think it's not only scary. I think the movie's a lot of fun, and I know AMC audiences like to have fun.
We sure do. What I really liked about it was chapter 2. It wasn't just a sequel. I think that starting right where it left off, you know, enabled something that maybe we wouldn't have if they just fast forwarded. What do you think that enabled for the audience?
Well, that was James and Lee's idea. They were like, we have to call it chapter 2, which of course I thought was great and original and so cool. And it's very rare that a sequel starts off the day after the first movie ends. So I thought that was a unique way to approach a second installment of this story. Yeah, for sure.
Great, well thank you so much.
Thank you.
Can't wait to have it on AMC screen.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.